I urge you that this bill is only for rejection. And in conclusion, I want to talk to my sister Nyaugenya, Honorable Beth Mugo. We have gone through the trenches with you. You know when governments are in power, how they behave. I think probably you can give people on the other side a little education. That sometimes revolutions eat their own children.
Yes.
Yeah. Government eats their own people. This government is going to punish you more than they will punish me. I'm telling you, in another 1 year, you will be crying in my office to come and represent you. I know, I can tell you. I've appeared for President Kibaki when he was in the opposition about laws which were made here. I've appeared for President Uhuru and Vice President Ruto when Kanu was going away. When Kibaki was taking away his members and making them ministers, I went to court on their behalf. But now that they're in power, they are forgetting. And power, when power gets into your head, I can tell you, you will never remember that one day there's a bigger power, almighty, that will deal with you. And me, I can never be intimidated in my political life. Can never be intimidated. Because I've seen many people come and go. I've seen many powerful people come and go. I've seen presidents come here and go. I have seen people who, on their word, you would leave this house and you'll be locked in the same day. They have come and gone. I have seen very respected women in this country like Grace Onyango, who was in the committee for the special investigations relating to the disappearance of JM. Yeah. And that made me very proud because those days there were very few women. And she stood firm. She was required to change a report of the National Assembly. And she stood firm. So I want to plead with you. I want to plead with you. We got a heavy task. And if people out there feel you can be intimidated and you've been brought to this house with all the powers that we have, including the trial of a governor, imagine next time you may have a motion for the trial of the president. Will you be intimidated? So I urge you, for the future of this country, in the performance of your constitutional duties, never be intimidated. And if my day comes, I'll accept it. If my day comes, I'll accept it. But my conscience, the way I've been brought up, my conscience, I will never sell it. I will never. Because I know men and women, like the late Serenoy, one of the most brilliant lawyers. He could have lived longer as a parliamentarian. But for his standing for the truth, we are now enjoying some of the privileges. Let us think of these people who sacrificed so much. And in Parliament, people like quoting Martin Luther King, said so much. There's another famous French philosopher whom we like, that you may have the right of what to say, I may disagree with you, by Voltaire, but I'll defend you to death for your right to say it. It's so beautiful when you say it, but when that moment comes, we speak a different language. So I want to say today, in defense of what we are supposed to do, that however much I disagree with you, but if you are being violated and I've sworn to defend the Constitution of this country, however much we disagreed, I'll stand up to defend you. I also expect you as a patriot. That's why the word patriot is there in Article 10, that you'll defend me. So let us not behave as a nation of beasts, or we live in the animal world. Let us be men of honor and distinction. Men and women of distinction. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I beg to second.
Order, Senators. Order, Senators. Before